putting a new face on the old one, ready for anything. Playing with fate, not a moment too late. Showing the whole world nothing can get me down. Ooh, ooh.
Give me a break.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me a break.
'Cause I sure need one.
Give me a break.
Yeah. I finally know where I belong.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
'Cause I sure need one.
Give me a break.
Yeah. I finally know where I belong.
Give me a break.
Woo! That was great, Grandpa. I love those old songs.
Oh, well, I'm glad. That one's called Swanee. I'm teaching it to Joey so he can do his impersonation of Al Jolson at his class show.
Did I ever see Al Jolson?
Well, it was a little before your time, honey, but you know that Al Jolson made the very first talking moving picture, The Jazz Singer.
I saw the jazz singer with Neil Diamond.
Al Jolson could sing better on one knee than Neil Diamond sings on two legs. Can't seem to get rid of this cold.
Aren't you taking anything for it?
Well, I took some of that medicine you take before you go to sleep at night.
Didn't it work?
Well, I didn't know it was 25% alcohol. I woke up with a hangover and still had the cold. Oh. Nice going, cowboy.
You're getting pretty good with that rope, Joey.
It's fun playing rodeo.
Well, maybe for you, but not for me. Give it here. Grandpa, you know the first thing he did was to jump on my back and try to bulldog me. Joey, listen, honey, let me tell you. My people do not like having rope around them.
Hey, Mel, will you please take me to the rodeo tomorrow night? You're having bronco busting, bull riding, and even calf roping.
Joey, I happen to love calf's liver, but I don't like seeing my dinner dragged all over a dirty ring.
Please, Aunt Mel, it's going to be fun. You know, one of the cowboys came to school, and he showed us all his rope tricks and everything. And then we got to clean up after his horse.
How do you like that? You clean up after a horse, but yet you just try to get him to clean up that junk in the garage.
Put a horse in there.
What junk?
You know perfectly well what junk I'm talking about, young man. That pile of Star Wars toys that you broke the day after Christmas.
Poor Princess Leia. She got hers first thing Christmas morning.
Oh, I'll clean them up after the rodeo. I promise.
Whoa, cowboy. I want that mess cleaned up by sundown or you ain't leaving this town alive.
Okay, partner.
Now, I want you to stack it real neatly in a box and push it in a corner.
Aunt Nell, can I have some milk and cookies?
The junk.
To give me strength?
No.
But it's a lot of work.
The junk in a box in a corner. Now move.
Joey, have you seen my skateboard?
Your skateboard? Oh, yeah, it's in... You know that big pile of my broken toys down in the garage?
Yeah?
Well, I bet it's underneath that pile.
Okay. See, I have this skateboarding date with my new boyfriend. It makes him feel macho when I fall off. Are you sure my skateboard is underneath that pile?
I think so. Oh, and Sam, when you move my junk to get to your skateboard, could you put it all neatly in a box and push it over in the corner?
Sure.
Thanks.
Sam, will you grab this before I drop it? Thanks.
Hey, Chief, would you please take me to the rodeo tomorrow night?
Oh, that's Saturday night, Joey. It's a busy night for the Glen Lawn Police. What with all the riffraff on the streets? Katie, what are you doing tomorrow night?
She's going out with one of the riffraff.
Julie, what about you?
She's going out with the only riffraff that asked her.
Samantha?
I'm going out with a riff. I'm too young for a raft.
Sorry, Joey.
Boy, you guys must be tired from all that shopping. I bet you would like some milk and cookies.
Good idea.
I'll get them.
You know, Grandpapa, I still think you'll feel so much better if you went upstairs. Oh, honey, I think you have a fever.
I just can't shake colds the way I used to, Nell. I guess the old body's had it, huh?
Now, you stop talking that way. You're just as strong as you ever were.
Don't kid me. Yesterday, it took me 27 minutes to get out of bed. I had to get out bone by bone. Nell, are you really not taking Joey to the rodeo?
Of course I'm taking him. I just want to make him do his chores first. You know, he's always trying to pull one over on me. Well, tonight, I pulled one over on him. Hey.
Aunt Nell, that pile of junk is all cleaned up just like you wanted.
Well, in that case, I have a surprise for you. I'm going to take you to the rodeo.
Honest?
Honest.
Honest?
I promise.
Yippee! Yahoo!
Joey, I put your pile of junk in a box, but my skateboard wasn't there.
You put his junk away?
Yeah, that's where he said he saw my skateboard.
Oh, I just remembered. It's in my room. I borrowed it once.
When?
This morning.
I'll kill him!
Samantha, hey, wait.
I'll wait. I'll bide my time. But just when you think I've forgotten, I'll get you.
Don't let her get me, Aunt Nell.
Oh, honey, you don't have to worry about her. It's me you have to worry about. Don't you ever pull another stunt like that again. You hear me?
Am I still going to the rodeo?
I always keep my promise, yeah.
Yippee! Yahoo! Hey, Chief, guess what?
Grandpapa, is it time for your medicine?
I don't take that until the happy hour.
Hello? Oh, hi, Reverend. Tomorrow. Oh, no, of course I didn't forget. I never forget. Yeah. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I forgot. That was Reverend Parrish. He just called to remind me I'm supposed to sing with the church choir tomorrow. Oh, Grandpapa, what am I going to do about Joey?
You call the Reverend Parrish back and tell him you just can't make it.
How do you tell a Baptist minister you're going to a rodeo instead of singing with the church choir, huh?
You just tell him you're pregnant. He'll be glad not to have
I know what I'll do. I'll just tell Joey the truth. He'll understand. Hey, Joey, get out here.
Yippee! I'm going to the rodeo! I'm going to the rodeo! Whoa, Thunder! What is it, Aunt Nell?
Go back in the kitchen and feed your horse, honey.
You just did. He loves milk and cookies.
That's nice.
You know what?
What?
I saved up my allowance. Tomorrow night, the hot dogs are on me.
Come here, partner. Hey! Joey, I can't take you to the rodeo tomorrow.
What?
I can't. Hey, look, you see, I forgot. I have to sing with the church choir. See, it's for a fundraiser, and you know how much the church means to me. I'll be doing the Lord's work, honey.
What makes you so sure? Maybe the Lord's going to be at the rodeo.
The Lord knows it's in town. I told him about it last night.
I've never seen a kid so excited about going to a rodeo.
Nell's going back on her promise to take me, Chief.
Nell, you shouldn't disappoint the boy.
He's right. When I was a kid, Pop never disappointed me. And he didn't even like me.
Now, come on, Carl. Sure, I liked you. Well, I wasn't crazy about you, but I liked you.
Joey, I'm sorry. I know you're upset, honey, but you just have to learn that disappointments are a part of life. Now, go wash your hands and get ready for dinner.
I don't want to eat.
I'll go wash my hands. I'm starved.
Joey. How'd you like to go over that Swanee bit for the Jolson Act? Take your mind off your troubles.
Nah.
Yeah, but you see, you still misspelled Dixie. You sing D-X-E-I-E instead of D-I-X-I-E.
I don't care.
I'll bet you'd want to sing if you thought you were going to the rodeo tomorrow night.
You mean it?
Shh, it's a secret between you and me.
But what about your cold?
Oh, you don't think I'd let a little thing like a cold stop me, do you? Never have, never will. If it gets any worse, I'll just take a couple of shots of my medicine.
Why did they have to stop the rodeo just because it's raining? I don't mind getting wet. Are you okay, Grandpa?
No, not really, Joey.
Grandpa! Grandpa!
I sing
Now,
because...
I'm glad you're
Oh,
home.
honey, wait a minute. Let me tell you what happened. Wait a minute. You should have been at church with me, honey. My choir just sang up a storm. I think that's why it rained.
Now listen to me.
What is it?
Grandpa's in the hospital.
What?
He took Joey to the rodeo and he got sick. The doctor thinks it's pneumonia.
What?
Everyone's at the hospital with him. Daddy told me to wait here for you.
Go get in the car. Go get in the car. Oh, dear God, please don't let anything happen to Grandpapa. Now remember, you owe me. I sang for you tonight. Chief, how's Grandpa?
I don't know. The doctor's in with him now.
What do you mean you don't know?
Nobody will tell us anything about his condition. They won't give you a straight answer. It's like being at the police station. Sorry, Dad.
Look, stay here. I'll find out something, okay? Nurse. Oh. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to startle you.
That's all right. I'm a little nervous. It's my first day. The floor nurse is ill and her replacement is on sick leave. So they put me in charge. And to be honest with you, I'm not qualified. So, what can I do for you?
I want to check on the condition of a patient, Mr. Kiniski.
What room is he in?
Why, honey, I thought you would know that.
Well, I already told you this is my first day.
Why don't you look on your list of patients?
That's a good idea. Were you a nurse?
Kiniski.
Bad news.
What?
He died this morning.
Let me see that. That's Karpinski.
I better call his family. I told him that he was discharged this morning.
I'll look. Oh, see, that's Kiniski 107.
You know, that's an awfully high temperature.
That's his room.
Oh, good.
Gee.
What'd you find out?
Well, I just hope Grandpa's in better shape than that nurse.
Dr. Stackler, how is he?
Well, he's definitely got pneumonia. He probably had a touch of it before he went out in the rain, but the rain really aggravated it.
Well, shouldn't you be in the room giving him medicine?
What's your name?
Joey.
Well, Joey, we're giving him all the medicine he needs.
Then he's gonna be all right?
Of course he's gonna be all right, isn't he?
Well, to tell you the truth, he's not putting up much of a fight.
You want to see him put up a fight? Tell him his sex life is over. Then you better warn every nurse in this hospital.
Well, I wish it were that simple. You see, the problem is sometimes people his age, they get frightened and they think that they're too old to fight anymore. It's mostly up to him now.
Can we go in and see him?
Sure, but no more than 5 minutes, please.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we don't allow guys your age in there.
You mean I can't see Grandpa?
I'm awfully sorry, Joey, but that's a hospital rule. Yeah, I've got to run along now, but I'll check back later.
Chief, why don't you and the girls go in? I'll stay out here with little Joey, okay?
Thanks. I can't believe that Pop would give up. He's always been full of that Polish fighting spirit.
Would you give Grandpa a message for me?
Yeah, sure, Joey.
Tell Grandpa I miss him, and I want him to hurry up and get well. And that I bought that model airplane kit he promised to put together for me, the B-17 Flying Fortress. And that I want him to hang it on our ceiling next to the Red Baron's plane. Then I want him to put together a P-38 and a Spitfire.
Joey, they only have 5 minutes.
Okay, forget the Spitfire, but I still want that P-38.
Joey, I get the drift.
Come on.
I'll take care of it.
He's asleep. We have him on oxygen.
I love you, Grandpa.
Pop, you're gonna be okay.
You know, this is all my fault. If I had taken you to the rodeo, Grandpapa wouldn't have gone and caught pneumonia.
It's all my fault.
Oh, you're just a little kid.
Yeah, but it's still all my fault. I knew Grandpa had a cold, but he didn't want me to be disappointed. I was so dumb. Seeing a rodeo isn't as important as Grandpa.
Oh, honey, you're not dumb. You're real smart. There's so much I could learn from you.
What do you want to know?
Don't be smart. How is he, Chief?
I'm worried. I think the fight's gone out of him. I was in there 5 minutes, and he never once insulted me.
Dad, you can't insult somebody when you're wearing an oxygen mask.
You kidding? Once he took me snorkeling, and you should have heard what he called me through that face mask. I could hear him underwater.
Chief, look, you and the girls have been here awfully long time. Why don't you go down to the cafeteria, you know, get a cup of coffee and relax. Joey and I can hold down the front here.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go, gang.
I bet I could help.
I bet you could. Come on, partner.
No children allowed.
What did I tell you, children? Get in the car. Get.
Remember, no children in the rooms.
What are we going to do about all those kids in the maternity ward?
Just taking him for a ride.
No smoking, Mr. Baker.
It's not lit.
Nurse, watch that woman with the little boy. She's determined to get him into that room.
What room?
Mr. Kaniski's.
Kaniski? He died.
That's Karpinski.
Oh, I have to call his family.
Stay there more than 5 minutes. Okay, Mr. Baker, now don't keep up any noise. Mr. Baker's an old friend of Mr. Kaniski. Mr. Baker, don't stay in there more than 5 minutes, all right?
Right.
No smoking, Mr. Baker.
Right. Hi, Grandpa. It's me, Joey. I want you to hurry up and get well. It won't be any fun without you. I mean, you're my pal. You're my roommate. And you can put whatever you want on TV. Even Merv Griffin. I brought my tape player along to show you that I can do that song just the way you taught me. My dear old Schwani, I'd give the world to be among the folks in DXE. I even know my mammies waiting for me, praying for me down by the Schwani. The folks up north will see me no more when I get to that Schwani shore.
Grandpapa, it's Nell. Hey, aren't you gonna say anything? That was Joey. He just sang his little heart out for you. It's your roommate. He misses you. Grandpapa, please don't die. You stubborn old goat. You're not the grandpapa I know. The grandpapa I know would have jumped out his bed and yelled one more time. Maybe the doctor was right. You just ain't got it in you no more. You just ain't got the will to fight. But I want to tell you something. I don't care how old you are. Go ahead, lay there and be a quitter. But I'm telling you one thing. If you do quit, I'm going to write everybody in Poland and tell them that Stanley Kaniski threw in the sausage.
Are you finished?
No.
Well, neither am I. And if you think I've given up, you're as dumb as my doctor. Or as dumb as my roommate here who still can't spell Dixie.
Did I hear singing in this room? I don't think that's allowed. But then it's my first day, so...
Well, we were just trying to, cheer up Mr. Kaniski.
You both better be going, I think.
Bye-bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye.
Is Grandpa really gonna be okay?